It used to be hard for this family to run and play in their yard. That big pooch left its business all over. Dad would spend his time cleaning up puppy messes. Now, I make sure the yard is clean so they can play without worry. Yes, there really is a poop fairy.
Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless. Do you have questions about buying or selling a home, not sure if you're qualified? Your local real estate agent, Antoinette Ware, is here for you. Do you live out of town, moving out of town, or looking for investment property? Well, let's work together and make it happen. Antoinette Ware can be reached at 419-917-6258. The name you know, celebrating over 20 years. Serving Toledo and surrounding areas.
Are you tired of driving around a dirty car? Say hello to the ultimate solution for your car. Quick Auto Detail, home, work, or wherever. Their mobile car spa will clean and shine your car anytime and anywhere. Their products are gentle on your car's paint, and they use only the highest quality materials. Book your appointment now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hello, and I hope your day is going well, and I thank you for watching. You are not alone. Dementia Talk with Pamela. Now, I am Pamela Anderson, and I'm a former caregiver for my mom, Michele Boyd, who had dementia. And my brother John, he is living with the dementia. Now, this does inspire me to help generate awareness, some support, and some research information regarding the Alzheimer's disease and all other forms of a dementia. Now, I do this through my weekly segments and my Facebook support group page, You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. And this year, 2026, it does promise to provide some new personal stories regarding the Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. We'll also provide some information regarding the forms, the stages, and the signs of the dementia. And of course, we'll share what's dementia. We will also talk about some of the new terms and phrases regarding dementia, such as embracing your new norm. Then we will talk about sundowning, and you will find out what redirection is all about. And I'll share and promote some participation in our annuals, fundraising and awareness events, such as Purple Sunday. Then there's an event called Do What You Love to End Alzheimer's. Then my favorite is the Walk to End Alzheimer's. And then there's for Ohio Advocacy Day, I get to go to Columbus and speak with legislators. And of course, it's my Facebook support group page, on-air promotion event, Enter to Win drawings. All of this and more, if you tune in starting next week, we will talk about some of the signs and the forms of dementia, and of course, what's dementia. So, tune in. Now, this is Pam, and I thank you for listening to me, and I can be reached on my Facebook support group page, You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela, and I do want you to remember, you are not alone.
Stopped at BJ's Food Mart, one of my favorite gas stations, to try out Kai's Kitchen. And I mean, they just reopened today, so I had to come check them out. I've been missing them all month. And I mean, you know, right here in the gas station on the east side. And this motherfucker be packed when they open, so I had to come see what it do. And I mean, first glance, that chicken was looking real good. I mean, real saucy. I got the 8-piece whole wing with the barbecue sauce and the onion rings. And when I tell you, man, it was heavy. It was heavy. But these onion rings, though, first bite, I mean, the onion rings had a nice crispy to it. You know, you could tell it was fried hard, you know what I'm saying? Nice little batter situation going on right here. And I mean, the onion actually stayed in place when you bit it. I mean, I bit this onion ring about 3-4 times and the onion stayed in place. Nice sweet onion, man. But these chicken wings, man, right here, I mean, it was hot, fresh. And I mean, it would tell it was seasoned to perfection. I mean, that honey barbecue sauce, you know, went very well with that. You can tell that, you know, they marinate these chicken wings, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like a Chinese style to me, you know what I mean? But I mean, it was just coming right off the bone, you know what I'm saying, on them flats. And I'm telling you, these wings was delicious, man. I'll definitely be back for these. And I mean, this ranch is probably some of the best ranch in the city. Wingstop ain't got nothing on this ranch right here, man. And I put that on everything. Just look how big this onion ring is, man. I'll definitely be back to the spot right here. Definitely. And I mean, I had to hit it with that peach mango Kool-Aid. When I tell you that motherfucker quenched my thirst, that motherfucker quenched my motherfucking thirst. I mean, I'll definitely be back, man. I get this restaurant at 8.5 all day.
my brothers and sisters? What's going on? This is Superstar Kayne Petiniot here with another fantastic edition of God's Word to be Heard. So, to start this year off, I have a very special song to share with each and every single one of you brothers and sisters, and I pray that this one will bless each and every single one of you. I'm just a normal child trying to live the right way. Wanted to go and play outside, but I had to stay. My parents used to tell me I was gonna be okay. I never thought my disability would help me pray. The doctor said at 6 months old that I would never see. They told my parents there was nothing they could do for me. But little did the doctors know there was a huge surprise. The preacher prayed for me and Jesus opened up my eyes. Uh. Uh-huh. I was a student doing my best to finish first grade. I was the only one who never truly misbehaved. I had an awesome childhood, I honestly had it made. I had 2 brothers and great parents who just gave and gave. I had my ups and downs in school, but they would never last. With the memory I had, I honestly was learning fast. I never fooled around with students who were in my class. I kept on working, trying to do my very best to pass. Deep down inside my heart, I wish I never had to go. I never understood the reason why, but now I know. I only wanted to sit home and play my radio. I never thought about how school could really help me though. I hated school so much I couldn't wait till I was done. I couldn't wait until the summertime to have some fun. When I was home from school, my family time was number 1. We used to swim at Mama's house and cook out in the sun. So many people told me I would not amount to much, but what they don't realize is Jesus had the perfect touch. That's why I never flurried, I never made a fuss, cause even though I wasn't saved, he knew who I would trust. I am blind and autistic, but I do stay optimistic. I'm never pessimistic, my life has been terrific. I've had so many questions, and I've learned so many lessons, but still I'm never stressing, cause I'm still counting my blessings. Now as I said before, I had an awesome childhood. I had a family who always treated me so good. I had my ups and downs just like a normal child would. I do sometimes wish I could see, I really wish I could. Throughout my high school years, I've cried so many tears. My parents had their fears, they never liked my peers. Yet here I am still here, pursuing this career. So hear me loud and clear, my heart is full of cheer. Yeah. Uh-huh. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for listening. You guys can find me on Facebook, Kayne, Kayne, Petiniot, Petiniot, YouTube under Kayne, Kayne, the Christian rapper, also TikTok, and on Messenger. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for listening, and God bless you.
One, two, two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey loves, welcome to Empowering Moments with Michi. I am Michele Boyd, certified life coach, women's empowerment strategist. I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, I'm that go-to person all my family and friends come to when they are facing challenges, and I am a survivor of domestic violence. Happy New Year. We made it to 2026. I pray all is well with you, that you are still doing the best that you can to take care of yourself and be the best version of yourself. So loves, what we are going to do, we are going to start planning out 2026. We're going to set those goals. We are going to knock them out the ballpark, and we're going to make sure that we are making attainable goals that are measurable and that we can see some results by the end of the year, okay? So the first thing you can put down in your journal is what are the 5 top things that you plan to achieve in 2026? What would you be proud of to say that you've done in 2026? Would it be climbing a mountain? Would it be taking swimming lessons? Would it be just learning how to bake a cake? So things like that. Next thing is, what are the 5 challenges that you anticipate for 2026? Something that might be hard, something that might be difficult for you. What are those expectations for you? Next is, what do you need to learn in the upcoming year? What do you need to learn about yourself in the upcoming year? What have you, not dwelling on the past or anything, but just looking back, what have you learned about yourself? What growth have you seen within yourself in 2025? And what do you plan to do to expand your growth, okay? So another thing you can do for write down in your journal is, where will you stretch yourself? And what I mean by that is, what type of situation will you put yourself in that is going to stretch you, that is going to cause you to grow? No type of discomfort, but there will be a positive result in the end. So what are those things that you anticipate that you will stretch yourself and grow? Another thing to think about for 2026 is, what relationships would you like to see grow and develop, and do it on a continuous basis? So that could be within your workplace. It could be within your family. It could be within your friends. What are these relationships that are in your life that you would like to see yourself grow and do and develop on a continuous basis? And lastly, where will you enjoy yourself and have fun this year? So plan out, what are some things that you think are fun for you? You could even try doing some things that you've never done before. Now, I would not say go and do something that you may have a phobia of. There are some things that make me a little squeamish. Like me, I know that I do not need to get on a roller coaster anymore. So that's one thing that I know I will not do. But ask yourself, what will you do to have fun? Will you spend more time with family? Will you cut down on time putting towards work? Will you just sit by yourself and just spend time on yourself? Will you learn how to give yourself a facial? And this goes for men too. What are you going to do to have more fun this year in 2026? So loves, there you have it. Those are some things that we are going to start putting in our journal, things you'd like to achieve this year that you'd like to be proud of, the 5 challenges, what do you need to learn about yourself in this upcoming year, where will you stretch yourself and grow, and what relationships would you like to grow and develop on a continuous basis, and what will you do to have fun? So that's what we're going to start writing in our journals for 2026. And additionally, what you can also do is write a letter of reflection of 2025, because I do not celebrate 2025, but I respect it because I learned a lot about myself. I am Michele Boyd, certified life coach, women's empowerment strategist. Until next time, loves, peace, love, and roll easy.
Hey, how you doing? This is Phantom Frost. I'm going to do my segment right now while I'm waiting for another call out. I wanted to talk about money in the music industry. Most of you all think, or have probably been led to believe, that money is in music if you make a good enough hit and get enough people to follow you on Instagram or any of the social media things, and you can make money from it, you know, and you don't have to do a day job. Well, I'm here to tell you right now that I'm doing a day job, or a night job as it is. It's not necessarily going to go the way you think it will. For instance, professional sports. You know, you think if you're really good at your sport and you're really doing a good job, well, there's probably another 500 people out there doing the same thing in high school, trying to make, you know, professional league. Which there is a possibility, but there's also a possibility of winning a lottery without doing any of the hard work or effort. So I wanted to kind of talk about some of the money that's involved in music and what it goes to. Now, if you were to get a record deal, miraculously got a record deal somehow, and you could put out a couple albums or a couple songs, or even from just one hit song. If you had one hit song that got the attention of it, most of the record companies want you to have a following to begin with. So some people have done it. Some people, for instance, Sabrina Carpenter, she'd been doing it for 10 years. She'd been doing music for 10 years before she finally hit an area where she was actually making hits and her career took off. Chaperone, same thing that happened with her. She'd been doing it for 10 years, but she finally got noticed after 10 years of doing it. So I'm not saying it's not possible to do it, but it's more than likely you're going to do a lot of the grunt work, as they call it. You're not going to be a glorified star overnight. Now, in the hip-hop or rap game, it might be a little different. They were, you know, A&R record companies were going after people on SoundCloud because, you know, it was the place to get them. But now there's everybody on SoundCloud, and there's going to be a couple that are going to stand out, no doubt about that. The big thing you want to do if you want to get seen is to get a lot of viewers. I wouldn't recommend buying viewers because that can really screw with you. Buying viewers can be expensive for one, and you can get screwed over. Now, I do suspect the record companies do that, but I'm sure they have some way around that. However, as I was saying, if you were to buy views, you're probably going to get demonetized. You're probably going to get busted doing it. Now, there might be a foolproof way, but I don't know what it is. Anyhow, you're going to want to have a lot of followers. And in order to do that, you have to connect with your audience. And to connect with your audience, you have to be posting a lot of stuff, you know, engaging with your fans and stuff. Taylor Swift was a prime example of that. I mean, yeah, she was popular and she did great songs, and she does great songs, but now she does great songs and has a huge team behind her. Money buys a lot of stuff. But that doesn't mean that you can't do it. It's just, it's less likely that you might succeed. So you might end up where I'm at now, and that's doing a night job. And anyhow, that's about my 4 minutes mark. So you all take care and keep it frosty.
hello. Welcome to Living Life Focused on You. Truly, it's an honor to be back with you guys again. Living life focused on you and most definitely focused on me. Living life focused on you. Living life focused on you. Today is January the 8th, 2026, and this week's focus point is plant your seed. Plant your seed for 2026. Plant your seed and watch your seed grow. Grow in faith, grow in love, grow in prosperity, grow in wisdom, grow in knowledge, grow in faith, grow in love, grow in all the aspects of positive aspirations in your life. Grow, plant that seed in your life. Do whatever your heart's desire. Plant it. Plant that goal, knowing that when it grows, it's going to be all that you wanted and then some. Whether you experience disappointments in your life, heartache, pain, take those past plants and let them go. And focus this week on planting your new seed for 2026. Plant your seed. Pull up the old plants and that didn't flourish and take those and let them go. Let go the old for 25, 24, all the years behind us. Plant a new seed. Take up the old and let it go. Plant your seed for 2026 and watch your seed grow in this 2026 new season. I want you guys to turn to Galatians in the New King James Version, chapter 6 and the 7th verse, as it states, "Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sow, that will he also reap." Oh my goodness. Let me read it to you again. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sow, that he will also reap. And also in the New King James Version, chapter 6 and verse 8 states, "For he who sows to his flesh will of the flesh reap corruption, but he who sows to the Spirit will of the Spirit reap everlasting life." Everlasting life. I want you guys to focus this week, dig deep, and know that you can plant a seed, a new seed for your life for 2026. This is coming from my heart to yours. Plant your seed for 2026 and watch it grow. I want you guys to look for me on Facebook. That's Kennette Rawls. And my Instagram is Miss K2U224. Plant your seed this 2026. We're starting off with a bang. Living life focused on you. Living life focused on you. I look forward to next week. And remember, plant your seed this week and watch your seed grow. It is my honor. I look forward to next week. Thank you.
This is Pam, and I am here to answer your question of the week for Now You Know. What do I want more of in 2026? Well, in 2026, I want more of the sweet stuff. That's because in 2025, it proved to be a very bittersweet year for me. So I'm just going to say in 2026, I want more of the sweet stuff. Now, this is Pam, and I thank you for listening to me. And I can be reached on my Facebook support group page, You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. And yes, in 2026, all I want is more of the sweet stuff.
Hey, it's Tay, and the question of the week is, what do I want more of in 2026? And I want more love, joy, peace. If you don't know where this is going with the fruit of the Spirit. Now, I was just talking to my pops about long suffering. It's not that I want to suffer long, but I know that the long suffering, there's a reward in the end. There's a benefit from it. Gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. That's what I want more of in 2026, the fruit of the Spirit. So, yeah, thank you, Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. And now you know. Bye.
So, what is a new goal for me in 2026? That is the question of this week. And my goal is to keep doing what I've always loved to do. Keep making a difference all over, wherever I can, whenever I can, and keep spreading the love of God. That is my heart's desire, and it will keep being my heart's desire until the day I die.
Hello, hello. This is Kennette Rawls from Virginia. It is my absolute honor to answer your question for the week. Happy New Year, Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. The question of the week, 2026. What is it that you want more of in 2026 New Year? I would have to say that I want more knowledge, more money, more peace, more faith in the Most High God, and I just want to experience a grand 2026 experience. I ask God to direct my footsteps, so whatever God has for me in 2026, I want more and more and more of it abundantly. Thank you, Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, for allowing me to grace your platform. I can be reached at Facebook, Kennette Rawls, and my Instagram is Miss K2U224. 2026, here we go.
Hello, everyone. I am Marie, and I'm here today to answer the question of the week, which is, what do you want more of in 2026? In 2026, I want more inner harmony. I want more days where my work, my faith, and my well-being are moving in the same direction, not competing with each other. I want more space to create work that changes lives, more time to rest without guilt, and more moments that feel rooted instead of rushed. I want more meaningful relationships and conversations, more courage to say no when something doesn't fit. And most importantly, I want more joy in the quiet wins that don't always get posted. 2026 isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters and doing it more intentionally. I am Marie McKenzie, your trauma-informed nurse and coach. Connect with me on social media at Marie McKenzie Coaching.
Thanks for tuning into this week's segment of the Now You Know question of the week. I am Queen Sylvia. The question of the week is, what do you want more of in 2026? Well, for me, I want great health in 2026. I want to be laser focused on my goals and complete each and every one of them. I also want to stay Happy 2026, everybody. Thanks, Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, for this opportunity. Again, I am Queen Sylvia. You can follow me on Facebook at Sylvia Wilson Elgin and Crown Waymaker Creations and Sylvia in the community. Bye. Have a prosperous, intentional 2026.
Hey, Queen Sylvie, Smooth Tim, and everyone. Happy New Year. I am Michele Boyd, Certified Life Coach and Women's Empowerment Strategist. I'm here to answer the question of the week, which is, what are you going to do more of in 2026? In 2026, I plan to live a life. There are many opportunities out there. There is a whole world out there just waiting to be explored. So I am going to create that bucket list and start checking off. I am going to start living life and enjoying myself. I still plan to help others, but I'm also going to make sure that I am doing for myself and taking care of myself. So that's what I plan to do more of in 2026. I am Michele Boyd, Certified Life Coach, Women's Empowerment Strategist. My Instagram handle is Heaven Sent Life Coaching ATL. Until next time, bye.
Sometimes it'll kick you right in the teeth. I swear it don't care, it'll knock you right off your feet. Get on a streak, then I'm feeling hot. Life is good, or so I thought. Then a woman comes around and takes me down for everything I got. I had a pretty little lady, she was my baby. I was happy as I'd ever been. I fell in love, then she messed me up real bad. Now she's gone with the wind. I tell you, man, the booze didn't bury me, but the women did. I've been down for crimes and misdemeanors, but I still got out. Well, old Willie took me to the cleaners, don't ask me how. I get to thinking with the wrong head, and then I'd end up in the wrong bed. Then my whole damn life's just hanging by a thread. Oh, I had a pretty little lady, she was my baby. I was happy as I'd ever been. I fell in love, then she messed me up real bad. Now she's gone with the wind. I tell you, man, the booze didn't bury me, but the women did. I tried again 10 times, but each time I find she just took me down anyway. Oh, well, he's still causing me trouble to this very day. Man, oh man, I had a pretty little lady, she was my baby. I was happy as I'd ever been. I fell in love, then she messed me up real bad. Now she's gone with the wind. I tell you, man, the booze didn't bury me, but the women did. Man, the booze didn't bury me, but the women did. They really blues didn't bury me, but the women did.